As the partial federal government shutdown continues, Washington state health officials are warning that Washington residents could lose access to food benefits starting this Saturday, November 1st. DSHS says the benefits will end on Friday because of a lack of federal funding. Family Works is a nonprofit organization based in Seattle that provides food and family support. Joining us now is their executive director, Marsha Wright-Soika. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Hundreds of thousands of low-income Washington residents could lose access to food benefits. How would this impact Family Works' mission to alleviate food insecurity and ensure families have resources and the support they need?
If families lose access to SNAP benefits, we'll see more people turning to food banks like Family Works just to put food on the table. Most families who are receiving SNAP are already piecing together multiple ways to get enough to eat, like SNAP, WIC, food banks, and school meals. So when one piece of that safety net disappears, it puts a tremendous strain on families who are already doing everything they can to survive. And food banks in our state are already dealing with the largest number of people who need us that we have ever seen, and fewer resources to meet that need. So if the worst happens, it's going to put even more pressure on Family Works and other agencies that are at the breaking point.
Well, speaking of, how is Family Works navigating service interruptions and funding delays during this ongoing shutdown?
We're in the thick of the service interruptions and funding delays. Federal resources for food have been cut, slowed down, canceled, or completely frozen. And it directly impacts the families we serve and the food banks that are trying to meet the need. So at Family Works, what that's meant is that we have to purchase more food, more diapers, and more hygiene items just to meet the need. And even though we've been dealing with this all year, we're really afraid for what it will look like during the holidays, when you tend to see food insecurity spike because folks are losing access to school meals, or daycares and childcares are closed, and they can't rely on those meals as much. So we typically see a big increase in November and December anyway, with the potential of the shutdown freezing the SNAP benefits. We are really concerned about what we'll see during the holidays.
Well, there were some recent federal cuts to SNAP anyway, and so what were you guys seeing from those cuts in the federal budget previously? Were you seeing an impact from that?
Yeah, we're already seeing the effects. We've seen a 28% increase in first-time food bank visitors in just the past few months. Our mobile food pantry, which is essentially a traveling food bank on wheels, has seen a 30% jump in the number of households it served. And our diaper bank wait list has more than 150 children on it. So we've had to pause signups simply because we can't keep up. So it just shows how fragile the safety net has already become.
Sounds like the safety net definitely has a few holes in it at this point from your perspective. So what can we do to help? What can people do to step up and help in this process and help your organization specifically?
Thank you. We're really encouraging everyone to use your voice. So please contact your congressperson, your senators, and urge them to restore SNAP benefits by any means necessary. Please support your local food bank like Family Works. Donate cash, food, or diapers. Please sign up to volunteer or host a donation drive. And if you want information on how you can specifically help Family Works, visit our website at familyworksseattle.org or follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
Marsha, thank you so much for this important information. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having us.